Have you ever gotten to the end of Act 10 only to realise you've been wearing the same pair of boots since Act 2? Ever started mapping with negative resistances? Well, today Badger has a simple seed farming trick to get you geared in record time, no currency needed. Welcome, it's your friendly neighbourhood Badger here, and I'm back for another little helpful tip video for you all within the Harvest League. I hope you've all been having fun in this craft bonanza of a league, but I've got a nice little tip for you you can use during the leveling process. As you may have seen by the title, this is the quarry farming technique. Now, this has been quite apparent through many different leagues, farming the league mechanics within the zone of the quarry in Act 9. So if we just have a look at the waypoint, we have Act 9 here and the quarry. So just after the tunnel, the quarry section here. Now, the reason the quarry is so good at farming league mechanics is because the league mechanics spawn very close to the waypoint. And in Harvest League, this is very much the same. So as you can see, I've got a new instance here in the quarry, and all you have to do is just go just around the edge here, and you will find somewhere along the loop, you'll find a seed cache, and you can pick the seeds up, and then you can go back to the waypoint, and you can restart the instance. Now, why are we doing this? Why are we picking up the seeds quickly, restarting the instance? Well, trying to get as many seeds as we possibly can. So to reset an instance, click on the waypoint, hold Control, and then click the waypoint again and hit New Instance. This creates an entirely new instance for you. So with this seed farming technique, it's really good to get your character all geared up as quickly as you can before heading into maps. Act 9 is a really nice place to do it because the eye level of all of your seeds are high enough that you can get some pretty good gear. So I'm going to just do this again. I'm going to get a few seeds and then we're going to go into the garden. I can show you what you can kind of do with all of this. So let's just do that again. Enter the quarry once more, and we're going to go around in the loop again. Sometimes you get it really close, and sometimes you get it on the opposite end like that. I prefer to go in a clockwise fashion, but you can go whatever way you want. So we picked up a few seeds here. I've got them in my inventory, just like this. Once you do have all of these seeds, I would suggest farming for quite a while, quite a few rounds until you've got enough to fill one, maybe two of each of the different colors. You can plant them all. Now, this is just a demonstration here. A lot of them that I'm planting here will be the 65. Yes, you just want to make sure that they are all the right levels. So I can plant some there. I'm going to go plant some over in the blue, like that. And then we're going to go plant some over in my yellow section here as well. And let's plant that like that. So I'm just going to do one round of them all. And then, basically, you can head back out and you can do another, usually 3 rounds is all you need, 3 zone resets, and clicking on the seed icons. Let's go again, like this. And then your seeds will be ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed right to when those seeds are ready, and we're going to show you a few of the crafts that you can do in Act 9 that are really going to help your character. So let's fast forward this video, and I'll see you right there. Great, so I've now got my 3rd round of seeds here. So if we jump in here, we can probably see that we have, right here, we have all of our wilds, we have all of our primals, and we do have all of our vivids over here, hopefully, unless there was any rare seeds. Oh, there was 1 rare seed, 2 rare seeds here, actually, which give speed modifiers, so they're going to take a little bit longer. But for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is I am going to kill these monsters and show you some nice crafts that you can get. I'm sure you've seen some videos around. If you're, not really into this league mechanic at all or anything like that, I would suggest you have a look. I will put a link down below to ZiggyD's crafting guide in the Harvest League, because I find that one really helpful. But I'm just going to go over a couple of things here that could be really nice for your character. So in the Vivid, the main things that you're going to be getting are attack modifiers, so you can use that on any of your weapons that you're going to be attacking with, whether that's ranged weapons or melee weapons, and they can roll physical, elemental, all that kind of stuff. And then you can get life modifiers from Vivid as well, which is really nice to try and gear up a lot of your other gear. So, for example, I'm going to try this ring here. I'm going to use a life modifier, and I hit 24 life. Not amazing, but it was better than what I had, so I'm going to equip that one right back there. As you can see, my gear's not very great, just using lots of uniques at the moment. So, what I'm going to be doing after this video is gearing my character a little bit. So let's move on to the wild seeds, and we can see what we've got to get from wild. Wild itself is mostly to do with physical mods, caster modifiers, and then getting the right colors on all of your gear and links as well. And we got a couple of T2 seeds as well, which is always a very nice thing. So let's have a look. As I said, we've got some caster modifiers here. We've got some physical modifiers. Augment a magical rare item with a new physical modifier is quite nice. And then just some more physicals here. No colored at the moment, but that's pretty much right there. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to condense all of that, and we're going to jump to the primal over here. Totally fine. And then lastly, with primal, you get some things like some lightning modifiers can be fairly common, and some other ones as well, which we will show you once we kill all of these monsters here. Alrighty, get this all done and dusted. These ones can sometimes be a little tanky. I'm going to switch to my perforate just to pop these ones down quickly. There we go. And we can check in here. We've got some defense and lightning modifiers here. So pretty much this will take you around about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to get a full cycle of one full zone here if you're speeding along in the quarry, and you can craft as much gear as you want through all of this. Now, as you can see, this all says level 65. All of the seeds from this zone are going to be level 65, eye level 65, which stands, it's short for item level, but that does mean that you can craft up to eye level 75 items with this, which is, if I do that correctly, that is tier 7 maps. So any item that drops in like a tier 6, tier 7 map or below, most of those items you are still going to be able to craft on them with this quarry farming technique, which is pretty insane. So I'm also going to put that augment a lightning modifier away there because they are quite nice, which will be very nice. I'm going to condense the rest of that life force. So hopefully that helped a lot of you. This technique can be used on any character in any league. It's extremely solo self-found friendly. So if you're struggling with gear, after watching this video, there's no more excuses to be struggling with gear anymore. This is a very tried and true method that's really going to help you gear your character with some really insane rare items before you even hit maps, which is kind of crazy. That's pretty much all I do have to talk about here today. The last thing that I will mention is it is best over here. Before, you did realize that these speed modifier seeds, I didn't actually let them go all the way through to the end, but it is best if you have a full plot of seeds. So let me plant some here over here as well. A full plot of seeds that are all fully grown before you harvest them. Now, the reason you do that is you do get a much higher chance to drop tier 2 seeds if all of these are fully ready to be harvested. So as you may have noticed, if you look back in this video or anything like that as well, from this first plot here, because these weren't fully grown, I didn't drop any tier 2 seeds. And then over here on the wild and over on the primal, I dropped 2 tier 2 seeds, both of them just like this, which was very nice. And then obviously you can have some tier 2 seed plots and everything like that to start growing everything like I do here. I will also put some links down below for some very nice garden layouts if you want to check any really nice garden layouts. Or you can come catch me at twitch.tv/thisisbadgergaming. I'm happy to give any tips that I have, or sometimes I do nice little walkthroughs of the garden that I've got set up over here. I've got a nice little crisscross of everything down here, which looks quite tasty. Actually, let me, can I do something here? Yes, I'm going to make all of the colors look the same. Here we go. I'm going to wait for all of that to come through. That is pretty much all I do have to say here. This character that I am playing is a new character that I'm still leveling. I just got to the quarry zone itself, so I thought I might as well do this video, but it is a perforate champion. If you want to see this character in action, I'm pretty much going to be uploading this video, and we will be streaming pretty much as this video uploads. So if you're watching this close to the upload time, jump over to twitch.tv/thisisbadgergaming. There is a link down below as well, and you can check this character out. We're going to be pushing into maps tonight, which is pretty exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, everyone, Badger out.